There was a bombshell story that came out last week about Julian Assange. Apparently, one of the main witnesses in the extradition case against him admitted, hey, I lied about everything, and I lied about everything repeatedly. It's all bullshit. And he did that in exchange for immunity for his own crimes because he had committed a lot of crimes. So, I mean, this is huge. It was originally reported on by a publication, I think, from Iceland called Stunden. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And, I mean, this is gigantic stuff here. So we have Julian Assange, who exposed U.S. war crimes. The U.S. government is ruthlessly and relentlessly and viciously going after him because he exposed war crimes. Now we know not only were other previous claims against Assange that were made proven false, but now we know that the key witness in the extradition case is lying, and he admitted, I lied. So would you like to take a guess how many major mainstream media U.S. outlets covered it? 0. There's not a single major mainstream media U.S. player that covered this. Nothing from CNN, nothing from MSNBC, nothing from Fox News, nothing from the New York Times, nothing from the Washington Post. If you go to the news section on Google, type in Julian Assange, Democracy Now! Covered it, World Socialist website covered it, and then it just goes off a cliff from there. Hindustan Times, Business Insider didn't cover this, but last week they covered when Assange said that, when Snowden said that Assange could be next after McAfee committed suicide. Nobody covered it. Nobody covered it. Huge story in the most important press freedom case in the world, and the press didn't cover it. It is amazing how there's not a single honest reporter or journalist out there who did the right thing on this. So, listen, I'm actually very excited because Crystal and I have Julian Assange's dad and brother coming on Crystal Kyle and Friends. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the entire case. We're going to try to do the job that mainstream media is failing at doing. And I'm going to have some choice words for mainstream media in this, so I hope you check it out. This is unacceptable. And this is totally inexcusable. This is pathetic. I remember when Trump was president, they didn't say anything when Trump went after Assange, but they pretended like the press was under attack when Trump would say mean things about Jim Acosta. And they would get on their high horse and grandstand and say, we believe in a free press, good sir, yes. And then here you have the most important press freedom case in the world, arguably the most important press freedom case ever. They're not saying anything on it. They're not saying anything. They're being little sycophants to the establishment and to Joe Biden. And now Joe Biden is continuing the prosecution and the persecution of Julian Assange. It was started by Trump, and now Joe Biden is continuing it. So if he wants to actually be about those things he pretends to be about, you know, how he pretends like he's in favor of freedom and democracy and human rights and all these good things, okay, well then pardon Julian Assange and apologize. That's what you need to do. If the media had taken this story and ran with it and put enough pressure on Biden, maybe that would have had some effect, but we'll never know because the media didn't do their job because they're Biden sycophants and they're establishment sycophants. So again, that's where we step in. I can't wait to talk to his family. It'll drop tomorrow on our Substack, $5 a month to get the video. If not, it's okay. Saturday, it'll come out in audio format for everybody. And naturally, there's going to be, you know, a couple clips that you'll see anyway on the Secular Talk YouTube channel and on the Breaking Points YouTube channel from this interview. You're not going to want to miss this. This is probably the most important interview I think that we've ever done, and maybe that we'll ever do, because so much hinges on it. And man, I hope that somehow something one of them says can break through and get on mainstream media. And if I have to yell like a madman and a psychopath in order to try to break through to get it on, that's exactly what I'll do. So you're going to want to tune in. I'm going to have some choice words for mainstream media. Shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on Joe Biden. Shame on Donald Trump. This man's a hero and he should be set free immediately.